telling me about the internet historian for the past 2 weeks. Holla! Do internet history. Well, I'm here. All right. This is the zone between Area 50 and 52. That's Area 51. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
So when the metal hit his mug, he just sunk in place. 100K Holla, chillin' Bahamas. Come home to your crib and throw in your mama.
What is good, HollaSquad? We are the latest squad on the YouTube platform. Listen, today we're back with another reaction, and we got the internet historian in the building. All right, I have no clue. I have never watched this channel before, but I have gotten requests to watch it. So listen, I listen to y'all. Y'all comment, holla, check this out, and I'll be checking it out. All right, we found Martin Cito Pants, Max Sword, the Russian Badger. What other channels? You know what I'm saying? We done found the meme sheep. All right, Rocky memes, all because of y'all. Unusual memes. Come on now. Let's get into this. This video meets the criteria for legal fair use following. Okay. Shout out to my man using that fair use.
Aliens. They exist. And what's more, they're here and they've been walking among us for millions of years.
I believe it.
Just
I
look
believe
up at
it.
the night sky. Each one of those lights is probably an alien. Shoot at them, and the police show up. Coincidence? Break into the CIA, just looking for clues. They put you on a no-fly list. Coincidence? There are no coincidences, only truth bombs, and the government is holding the fuse. Locked up tight.
Hold on.
Area
51.
51.
You remember when everybody was supposed to Naruto run in there?
And so our story begins.
Y'all sold us
with
a dream.
one man. Joseph Expedience. On June 21st of the solar year 2019, Joe spoke to a whistleblower.
Okay.
Right. Bob Lazard. Now, Bob claims to have worked at the Area 51.
Okay.
And so, Joe summoned him to his sensory deprivation satellite, where he could ask him probing questions about that government facility.
Machine that was able to read the size of your dicks.
Yeah.
Yo, what are y'all doing? Yo, listen, we got plenty of things we can use technology for. Ain't no way that's what it is.
Huge.
View for yourself this incredible testimony before the UN takes it down.
You used to work at Area 51. When did things get weird?
Well, the way this went down was I only got hands-on with one of them, and I was fucking an alien. It produced a little discharge from the bottom. It was exciting. You know, we turned the lights on, and all these guys are there. So
What in the fuck is this?
we have, you know, actual hardware from another civilization. It's a big...
Yo, that alien nussy might be, look, listen, I ain't paid for no human, you know what I'm saying? But alien, might have to see what that's talking about.
Live in a house? That's bullshit. I like just swinging around on trees.
Absolutely.
We are the sex organs of the machine world. But for people who don't know, let's give them the bullet points. How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
You don't seem to have any muscle.
You know,
almost like a frame. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
well, the disc, the flying saucer that I worked on. I saw it sitting there, and I thought, oh, my God.
Hey, Bob, it's probably a good idea if you shut up. I worked underground with the aliens. They shot my hand off. They're underground. There's bases. They're shooting lasers through the Earth's crust, and they move them at light speed.
You big fucking...
What? I'm not even doing anything.
Drop dead.
Hey, why don't you come
I
on
might
out
gotta
to the
go watch
Nevada
this
desert?
episode.
Deal.
The fuck out. All right.
You working on the
That's
alien?
it, folks. Good night.
These revelations were sent out all over the globe using beams.
Absolutely
And
free.
it started an incredible awakening, inseminating the people's brains with knowledge,
Who killed JFK?
flooring them with the revelation of it all.
An orangutan.
I know that
with a
man's
spear.
sick.
And
boy.
soon they were bursting with righteous curiosity.
Bigfoot is a human-animal hybrid.
Alright, here's the Google searches for Area 51. That big spike there, that's when Joe Rogan put out his podcast. You get the idea.
That's crazy. Joe Rogan did. That's tough. Hey, I seen the flat Earth version of this. Listen, if you believe in flat Earth, Tough.
And just see, it reached the right man at just the right time. A 21-year-old named Matthew Roberts. He
Where's
had heard
Hat?
about aliens in Area 51 before, and he believed. He wanted to see them, real bad. But what could he do? How could he possibly get into Area 51 to check him out?
Think.
Scenario 1.
Uh-huh.
If I ran into Area 51, I would be shot and killed.
Facts.
Scenario 2. If me and all of my friends ran in, we'd both
I
be
told
killed.
y'all.
But scenario 3.
Hold up. Unplug my headphones. Listen. The CIA shut my headphones off. Had to cut them back on.
If there were so many of us, thousands, so much fodder that they eventually ran out of bullets,
The Squid Games is
then
crazy.
someone surely is gonna get through and touch the government in its special area. My God. Within minutes, he was drafting a Facebook post.
Okay.
They can't stop all of us.
Willing to die for the government. Let's do this.
On September 20th, 2019, we'll all meet up at the Area 51 Alien Central tourist attraction and coordinate our entry. If we
They got a
Naruto
tourist
run,
attraction?
we can
I'm
move
going, bruh.
faster
I'm
than
going.
their bullets. Let's see them aliens. This event then goes into the ether. And from here, it was up to the Facebook algorithm gods to decide what would happen next.
There's a lot here to be excited
Can't
about.
stop us all.
I think this could be very positive for our society and economy.
People from all across the flat world were receiving the invite, and they began pressing the attending
RSVP.
button.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That was 3 years ago. Tough.
Within just a couple of days, the event had picked up hundreds of thousands of attendees.
That's crazy.
People loved the idea so much, they began making memes about how they were going to raid the base. So many I can barely show you a fraction of them, rapid firing them out like the bullets that would soon be gunning them down. And so the event spread, and spread around the internet, eventually morphing into
Everyone who is something is gonna raid Area 51.
Young people
That's
from
crazy.
all over the globe are joining up to fight for the future.
Nigel, a runner.
Null pointer, runner.
Stevens, agent.
Simon, a runner.
Freeman, 713. I am a sentinel.
Everyone's doing their part. Are you? We have the ships. We have the weapons.
Time to put his gun down!
We need soldiers. We need you all.
And just like that, the game was on. Airtime.
Okay.
Here's the new campaign. You're gonna love it. To be or not to be.
Plans disappear. Dreams take over.
I live. I laugh. I nod. Nod on every device like a blank canvas.
All right, this might be a W
here
ad.
and
Okay.
Anywhere.
Hey, cause y'all know we usually skip ads. All right, I'm a little intrigued what we got here though.
Jam, a man of fortune.
Will you break these chains?
But wherever I go, there you are.
NordVPN.com/internet historian.
No thanks. Look, I just
Yeah. There's just an idea. I know what you want. You want the female audience, and I know women. Hello to you, miladies. Have you heard about NordVPN? You should get access to the international Netflix catalog.
Tyler
Never
was
miss
good.
another episode of The Handsome Man Show. Oh, don't you hate it when your dishwasher
moan
gets
like that.
region locked? No more. Oh, I feel so safe in NordVPN's big, strong arms, especially with their new product, Threat Protection. It protects me from malicious sites and downloads and trackers and intrusive ads. So think pink. Think NordVPN.com/internet historian. Woo!
Hey, can we get a RIP to Internet Explorer down below in the chat real quick? You brought us a long way, all right? But you're dead now, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Because the V in VPN stands for vagina.
I think we've heard enough.
Fine. All right, I'll do the ads you like. Get Nord. You could use some threat protect. Take your online safety more seriously. Have you heard about their amazing prices? NordVPN.com/internet destroyed. Tell them who sent ya. Ad over.
Yo, this is some Max Sword tier editing, all right? I like it.
Welcome to the mission brief. Let's do a bit of background on Area 51. Secret military base, first developed in 1955. This is what it looks like on Google Maps. It's approximately this big. Total area size, 51. And the volume, a big mystery. Until 1997, the government refused to even acknowledge that it existed. That is, until they were forced to by lawsuit. That lawsuit was about the death of 2 men who were former employees. And how did they die? Well, not aliens, but rather toxic fumes from burning garbage. Yeah, so what they would do is burn a whole bunch of cool, high-tech refuse on the lot, let the deadly smoke blow downwind, and the staff was stuck breathing it in. A few years later, bing bing bong, cancer. Other than that, the public hasn't really been told anything. So all people can do is speculate as to what the hell is going on in there.
I think that they are keeping remnants of a UFO there.
We don't know if it's aliens, we don't know if it's time travel, we don't know if there's minions in there.
Virtual reality seems so incredibly sexy.
But what has been leaked is that they do test flights on new alien craft.
Motherfucker, don't you tease me.
Produce new alien tech. Breed the latest version of...
I ain't gonna lie. If they got a feet tickling machine, bruh, sign me up.
The newest, gayest frog. Do not get it confused with Roswell. That's over here. Area 51's over here. And the final thing that we know is that security is top notch. They have that thing locked down. So, you want to break in anyway. Okay, but it's going to require some research. And the first thing to find out, has anyone ever tried breaking in before? Yes.
Of course.
Several times. In fact, in January of 2019, an unnamed man broke through security barriers and drove 8 miles into the base. He got out of his car with a metal cylinder in his hands, and the military opened fire.
You're done.
He was shot dead at the scene. And there was this time when a film crew...
Now listen, all right? I've seen plenty of videos on Facebook of things we shouldn't have seen live streamed, all right? Twitch, same thing. Not so much YouTube. YouTube, golden child, all right? But hypothetically, let me not say that. They're going to clap my channel down. I can't say that.
From the BBC.
Never mind. Let's
He was arrested for trying...
Let's just continue the vid, all right?
To get in.
This is BBC News.
This time when a vacationing family of 4 went off track. You get the idea. They're not messing around.
Put your fucking hands up. I'm not going to tell you again.
But there's one story to top them all. And Will disguise his identity, but he is my personal hero. The month is November. The location, Las Vegas. And the protagonist, a professional limo driver. Now he's more than a little unhinged. He decides to start harassing and sending death threats to a lawyer, whom we think was going to represent his defense for this incident. If you've ever seen this TikTok, that's our boy doing donuts and driving backwards down the Las Vegas Strip.
He had to have controlled the little limo that drives the president. They be knowing how to do this, bruh. He had to have been a former employee, disgruntled.
Anyway, fast forward 3 weeks.
No way you doing that with a limo.
It's like 6 in the morning, and this guy is already doing donuts at a car park near the airport. Then he decides to drive from the car park into the airport itself. Offense? No problem. He drives right through it and onto the runway.
Wow,
He's just driving around, whizzing between planes, almost crashing several times, before eventually parking on a ramp. At this point, he jumps out, puts on a clown mask, and storms right up to a private jet. He announces, aggressively, to the flight staff that there is a bomb in his limo. Quote, "I have a fucking bomb. I'm going to blow this place up." His plan?
What?
To commandeer this private jet and take it to Area 51. However, as sound as this plan was, the quick response by police meant that it wasn't really working out. So, he bails back to his limo, tries to make an escape, until eventually police catch up with him. At that point, he is quickly arrested. They take him in for questioning, and he starts telling them, "That's right, I did it to see the aliens." He also told them to refer to him as the Chosen One. And by the way, I have high security clearance. Also, I'm involved with the mob, and someone owes me millions of dollars. Later on, the bomb defusal crew checks out the limo and determines that it's just a fire extinguisher with a bunch of wires and duct tape and some fairy lights.
Crazy.
Now, at some point, he gets out, presumably on bail, and CNN reporters walk up to him and start asking him questions. No statements from me, he says, but you should talk to my lawyer. And then he proceeds to hand them the business card of the lawyer that he's been sending death threats to for the last 3 weeks. Amazing. After all that, the judge ordered that he be sent to a mental hospital for assessment. Or so they say.
Ooh, how convenient.
Okay, so people have really died trying to do this. That means we're going to have to be a little more covert. So over at Area 51 HQ, the military can see that Facebook numbers have reached 1 million. And it doesn't take a genius to calculate that even if just 1% of them show up, that's... Wait a minute. Run those numbers. This many people. In a crowd that big, there's bound to be at least a few who'll do something stupid. In fact, the military took it so serial that they even went over the nuances of Naruto running. This is a real slide, by the way, and it required a real demonstration, of course. Now, some undercover operative then took a photo of that brief, and they uploaded it to Reddit.
Bro, Reddit, look, listen, Reddit, you be doing your job, alright? Y'all be having the memes, y'all be having the information, alright, Reddit?
They intend to use our tactics against us.
Alright, so if the military decides to do this, things could go pretty badly for Matthew. So Matthew goes back to his mind palace.
Think.
Let's not keep saying it's a raid. Instead, let's do a music festival. This would give Matthew an alibi and throw authorities off the scent.
I'm willing to music festival. For the government, let's do this.
Alright, Reddit, here it is. Alien Stock 2019. The official EDM party, hosted by Matthew Roberts. Set to take place in Rachel, Nevada, a town that just so happens to neighbor Area 51. It has 50 total residents and practically no infrastructure.
Listen, if you have 50 residents, all right, y'all be making all the jokes y'all want about Alabama, okay? There's some brothers and sisters in there going crazy.
Perfect. Yeah, nice try, fellas, said the military. And the captains and the generals all started planning their own EDM party. With the deep state. 3 groups in particular. Introducing Group E, the E local state police. Police have their work cut out for them because, owing to this party, they think there could be upwards of 50,000 people descending upon the little town of Rachel.
Crazy.
Lincoln County commissioners trying to tackle the tough task of preparing for a potential inundation of people, and Sheriff Kerry Lee has less than 30 deputies.
The county declares a state of emergency, and they allocate an extra $250,000 worth of enforcement for the weekend of the raid, as well as an extra 300 police officers and paramedics.
That many people are going to stress the community to the point that it's just...
Bro, that's 1,000 times
we can't cope
y'all
with it.
population.
This is some of the most exciting stuff that I've ever gotten to work on. And
Hold on, Mark. Group D, the defense.
And I'm going to take out my gun and shoot somebody.
So the FBI agents that showed up, they showed up at 10 a.m. They contacted my mom, and you're like, so she texted me, she's like, the FBI's here, answer your phone. So, because I was kind of scared at this point, but...
This report from the Nevada Department of Public Safety was released last year, and it features some very interesting details. For example, they caught a group of YouTubers trying to plant a tracker on the bus that goes to and from the base.
We're gonna pull an epic prank.
Highly illegal. And you may not be that surprised to hear that the military isn't actually that worried about people breaking into the base. Turns out, they have automated weapons. Not automatic weapons. Automated, whatever that is. No, instead, they think there's potential that real terrorists
Bro, they got weapons sent straight from the Death Star in there, bro. What?
will, you know, do the thing. Or a
Them boys would
thing.
have been finished.
So, counterterrorism was given a budget to sweep for chemical, biological, radiological, and explosive material. Although, nothing was found. And there's just one last group getting involved as well.
Media.
The corporate press. Disinformation agents in the mainstream media were getting involved. They immediately started warning people not to raid.
Use of lethal force authorized.
Spouting contempt for the stormers.
What started as a joke Facebook event quickly turned into a phenomenon reaching
Well, it
millions.
began as a joke, but now
appears
it's
the
turned
US
into
Air Force is
something
taking
much
these
more
threats
serious.
Astroturfing campaigns by late night haha man number 1 through 7.
It's much more likely they'll see them tasers.
Laugh it all up. It's just a big joke.
People who say they're interested just keeps growing.
Faster than their bullets. Let's see them aliens.
And they weren't afraid to give some of the biggest, brainest takes you've ever heard.
It's not clear the 1.1 million Facebook followers who said they are going to storm Area 51 are real and not Russian bots.
You're a goddamn genius!
Fine. We'll make you take us seriously. Let the training begin.
Hold on.
And speaking of that, I think it's time for my workout.
And so the Raiders began training.
We train for Area 51, so let's go.
Sandwich.
They began pushing their bodies.
Go on, make it happen.
Pushing their will. Pushing their spirits.
Dominate!
Pushing their minds. Pushing their friends and families' patience to the limit.
Who wants to come with me to kick some alien butt? In September, join me. We out.
And that's what fitness will be like in the metaverse.
Need a plan.
As we zero in on the day of the raid, the count is up to 2 million attendees, and that puts us on par with the world's largest standing army. So to coordinate all of these troops, we'll need a battle strategy.
Lay it on us.
From r/memes, intel was being filtered down to the troops. Groups such as the Minecraft YouTubers, the Normies, the Weebs, Facebook moms, the Kyles, the Chads, the crackheads,
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
Florida Man, the Australians,
Bro, I ain't
the
gonna
Reddit
lie.
mods.
They get all the Florida mans together. They might have been able to pull this off. I ain't gonna lie. Bullets don't even affect them. They catch bullets out the sky and eat them guys.
Okay, this thread is locked.
And the North Korean defectors. They all had their role to play. So, Godzilla comes in from the east while the Australians make a distraction that allows the minion cosplayers to breach from the south. Of course, these very serious strategies would have to be disguised as memes so that they could be spread across YouTube, Reddit, and TikTok without the threat of being... Although, not everyone was as tech savvy. Authorities managed to nab one of the main cartographers, and they pressured him into an interview on the television.
It took me a total...
Jesus? Is that you? Ladies and gentlemen, I do this every night on live, right? Pull up, watch the show.
of 5 minutes to put this image together. It was sort of like a battle strategy almost.
It was completely rooted in satire.
That was just completely rooted in satire.
And no one should raid, this is just completely a joke.
And completely just a joke.
Mission counting sheeple complete. You can take them out. Okay, so remember how we're not raiding anymore and it's just a music festival? Wink, 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 wink. Well, bad news.
Okay, so it sounds like you maybe are looking at changing venues.
Possibly.
Possibly.
It's all up in the air. We're putting Maddie on the spot here.
There's a lot of challenges. So
this man went on a tour.
He's kind of got to like figure it out, I guess, somewhat soon, right?
Yeah, it's all kind of falling apart. See, Matthew had organized alien stock with a few other people, but his main business partner was Connie West.
I didn't plan it. It planned me.
But Matthew is the headliner. His name is attached to everything. And he's starting to get worried about a fire festival type situation in the desert.
Be a Firefest 2.0.
He wanted to make sure there's plenty of water, food, security, insurance, etc., etc. And here, deals and communications start to break down. Eventually, there's a lawsuit and it's kind of boring.
Things that they were supposed to pay for, I'm stuck paying for.
Who cares?
We're going to skip it. But the
Like
TLDR is that they had a disagreement, and Connie said,
I don't have to
What is TLDR? I've heard that term before. Somebody let me know what that means.
prove to you what I spent. You didn't sign a fucking contract with me to begin with. So guess what? I don't need to prove to you a motherfucking thing.
and Matthew said, Matthew then took $70,000 worth of sponsorship money and declared alien stock in Rachel cancelled. But then, at the same time, Bud Light walks in.
It's the Bud Night. We're saved.
They say, hey, why not do it here? In the Vegas. It has plenty of lighting, indoor plumbing, it has everything. Matthew said yes. And then using the website for alien stock, he told everyone to not go to Rachel and instead to go to Vegas.
Oh, you're done.
Welcome to Alien Stock Las Vegas, sponsored by Bud Light. And also Pornhub, but it's a long story.
Was that real?
Connie was left to pick up the pieces. However, she would not be discouraged so easily. She decided to press on.
It's going to be a great party. No matter what, it's going to be a great party.
She had to take full control of the event in Rachel, dipping into her savings and even mortgaging her home.
I'm working out of my own pocket.
I think this is a liability. I'm out.
So is it clear what's going on? It's worth doing a very fast recap because there's an event in Rachel that's been declared cancelled but also not cancelled. Also, I forgot to mention there's an event in Hiko that isn't cancelled but it will be on the second day. There's also that third festival in Las Vegas which has the former promoter of the first one and they both share the same damn name. And none of this has anything to do with the actual raid on Area 51, which is here, which has several gated entrances by the way, and none of them have been declared the official gathering point. Confused? Yeah, pretty much everyone was. It's a goddamn mess. People, rightfully, put the whole thing in the too hard basket and instead of going to one in the middle of nowhere, just went to the one in Vegas. Let's
They
fast
got
forward
finessed?
to the weekend of the raid. For better or worse, Rachel is about to open its doors to the millennials.
Hell yeah! Encore now has come to an abrupt halt.
Don't let the aliens get you, kid.
Do you believe in aliens?
I don't. Run! Get out of here!
Oh, you know, I want to hear about the alien liberal agenda.
Too
We
long,
could have some
didn't
good
read?
talking
Okay,
points.
bet,
We
bet,
don't
bet.
know.
To protect my mind from interference. Have a wanderer. Don't let me leave, Merv!
It could be anything stuff, but it's alien stuff.
How do you see you walking with that shirt up over your head like that?
I know. And the first ones are supposed to be always, the best ones. Paranormal lawyer, PhD level field investigator.
Stuff in downtown Las Vegas. Did they change the name or is it still alien stock?
I think I'm on my highest high I've ever been in my life. Look at it.
And we are taking a look kind of the area here. You've done a lot of work
Look
in a
mad
very short
empty.
period of time.
The security's here, the medical's here, the food is here, the people are here. And most importantly,
Most
tourists are
importantly,
here.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I just went through a breakup, guys.
Well, it wasn't quite the event that they had hoped for, but they did do a commendable job of acting retarded for the news.
This is the most fun I've ever had in my life.
You think of yourself as a hero?
I do.
Here for scientific reasons.
This is like the most millennial thing that's ever happened.
But don't let's forget, Hiko, or the Heiko. No one knows how to pronounce it. This event was being hosted by George Harris of the Alien Research Center.
The owner of the center is Las Vegas businessman George Harris, creator of Alien Tequila.
If you want to have fun, if you want to have a great look, it's a great day.
Base camp was equipped with a vendor village of 10 food trucks, a gift shop, and 3-time Grammy Award winner Paul Oakenfold. for some reason.
I was told there's a lot of people coming.
Well, right now things are kind of slow at the Heiko event here, so that's kind of a disappointment.
Now, Heiko Base Camp was expecting somewhere between 1,000 and 20,000 attendees.
And got
it's quite a range.
Got 117.
50 people here clapping some alien cheeks.
Yeah, but no cheeks are clapped
where's
at
the
all.
cheeks?
None.
Where's
Zero
the cheeks?
This is like the first.
See, them men, they came for the right mission, all right? Y'all was in the wrong place, right mission.
Of a big thing.
But it wasn't. In fact, it seems as though the majority of the attendees were actually the press.
That's
One
crazy.
lady believed that her parents is actually alien.
So, after the first night, they decided to cut their losses and cancelled the whole event.
You know, the producers of the show, it's very, very, very expensive. And it just didn't make sense.
Because basically all of the attendees were stolen
Vegas.
by
Alien Stock 2019.
We were going to go out to Rachel, and then we decided that we didn't want to get stuck in the desert. As much as I like Mad Max, I don't want to live it.
the Las Vegas Alien Stock, sponsored by Bud Light, was a smash hit. They've got carnival rides, photo ops, video games, and even a pool. No.
It's no way. It is no way. Bruh.
Running.
Who could have predicted this? You make a post at 2
They got finessed, all right? This man is a genius. He said, look, I'm gonna have everybody pull up to this dude and gonna switch it. They don't really want to do nothing, all right? But we're gonna make $1 off of it.
a.m. with on a page that has 62 likes, and now you have thousands of people that are ready to come out to your show. It's absolutely amazing.
Back at
That's
military
crazy.
HQ in Anne Orlando, operations were ramping up. They're adding more guards, upping the security, and enforcing a no-fly zone across the county. They were even infiltrating raider groups.
You could be standing next to an officer and not even know it. There's a big undercover presence here.
And they were giving stern warnings from the PR team. They posted this tweet. The last thing millennials will see if they attempt to raid Area 51
There's
today.
no way they
Sorry
tweeted
to
that, bro.
disappoint you, Yuki.
There's no way.
You triggered my trap card.
Millennials immediately seized upon the tweet, doing what they do best by pretending to be offended, successfully having the tweet taken down, and forcing a public apology.
I'm retarded.
Alright, this video is getting very long. Let's hurry up to the main event. The
20th.
raid.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah.
That's what she said. Ha ha. Literally. Okay. There's no way. I know FaZe Gabi did not pop up with the Donkahonga balloons out and snipe somebody out of a helicopter. Boy.
どうする？
そやつの目に砂を浴びせ鼻を折ります。はい。
Boy.
Smoking these meats.
Bro, the cart titan pop up, I'm done.
勝利は人がもたらすの。
Toilets are here.
兵が足りません。我が子を見捨てるのは辛か。
Yo, internet historian, I just gotta clap it up for you. This some of the most W editing I ever seen on YouTube, bro.
の手だけがあります。それは誇りのない。屋敷勝利。愚かなさん、我は浜で死にました。もう。
Pulling out that alien tech. Blew it up. Hold on.
今一度己人侍を
99%
我に下るか。人が焼ける匂いが。天火山か。
They're calling in reinforcements.
兵がいない。またして。
俺が死ぬとでも思ったか。根源が滅んだくらいで。
世の摂理に反している。押し上が受けた恥、すすぎに参った。
壁登りや谷渡りに。
They know exactly where we going. I ain't gonna lie, what if Raccoon City is under Area 51, alright? And that's where the Resident Evil movie came from. Ah! Listen, government, I blew up your spot. Might as well let me in, alright? Got to see it. I got to see it. Or the Hive. I'm sorry, the Hive.
Thank you for saving us.
Yo, if aliens got that type of jiggleation, you know what I'm saying? We outside, all right? We might have to redo this whole event, all right? Because I'm seeing the buoyancy of the, you know what I'm saying?
We are so grateful and horny.
Hey, yo, chat, I'm going to be back, all right? I'm headed to Area 51, boys. Boy, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Listen, we got to finish the stream first. But after the stream, y'all don't see no streams for 4 or 5 days. Y'all know where I'm at, all right? Going crazy. What is Club Eden, all right? Forget the androids. We with the aliens.
And yes, we wish to be your big titty goth alien GFs. And you won't be a virgin Reddit browser anymore.
It wasn't quite like that, but it was pretty close to something like that. Although I guess you could say that only a small group showed up to the main gates themselves.
Well, 1 million people.
Of over 2 million people, In total, only about 200.
That's crazy.
But it's not about the quantity, it's the quality that counts.
Nice outfit.
Now throw him over.
Yo, those
People
are some
mostly
sick
behave
men.
themselves.
All right.
I mean, I think it's awesome. You guys are following the laws, following directions. So. Yeah.
But they weren't about to leave without a consolation prize. Quick, get some of the Area 51 soil. Top secret rock. Top secret rock.
Where are they? You can have it. It's from Area 51.
Thank you.
Okay.
Also present at the raid were a few YouTubers.
So I came here to get myself an alien as a pet.
We're here to rescue the alien!
It's like Halloween.
Riley Reid was. How did I miss this opportunity, bruh?
But we're just annoying people.
Are you guys gamers? Playing games? No? You watch anime?
Yeah, so you got the rebellious youth, and then you got people trying to lure E.T. into a cage with Reese's Pieces and stuff. That's a pretty good summary of the crowd that you have out here this weekend.
But respect to the true heroes. Security. For keeping everyone. Ah, just kidding. It's the guys who got underneath this fence. God bless them.
Oh no!
And this cameraman, whose foot raided the base.
Yeah, I get it. That's a foot I see.
And this random woman who decides to just start walking. Police, right there. No one's stopping her. Oh my god. She's gonna make it. She's going home.
That
She gets charged for trespassing and receives a $1,000 fine.
That's it? Listen, they ain't even risking penitentiary chances.
But soon it was time to wrap up.
The storm is over.
Because everyone's mums were there to pick them up. And if they were late again, there would be big trouble.
Good night, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to sleep now.
The end.
Psych, it's not over.
There's one more thing that I want to tell you about today.
Because storming Area 51 would go on to inspire a plethora of other events. The storming of Loch Ness. That thing can't hide from all of us.
We think we have seen it.
What did it look like?
It looks like a big stone.
Over 27,000 said they were going. Actual number 6. Okay, but storm the Bermuda Triangle, why not? It can't drown all of us. And potentially millions actually went. But the evidence would be lost, so how would you know?
I am under the water. Please help me.
Or how about storm the Vatican? They can't molest us all. Interesting twist on that one, though. Someone cancelled the event. But overall, everyone had a pretty good time. Isn't that what Area 51 was really built for? It's something like that, you know what I mean? I haven't quite...
Yo, listen. We gotta leave comments on videos now. We must find the alien. That's not me, bro. Y'all go over there and see that in the comments. It wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like. Hey, Internet Historian, this was a banger. All right. Gotta watch some more of these vids. Y'all let me know which ones are fire. But until the next time I see y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. Peace.
Who said we ain't bout it? Test the gang and you'll get touched. She ride it, Kawasaki, roll my blunts and keep it quiet. Money is the motive, so we keep it on our mind. You'll get put in the stretcher, yellow tape, so please don't try.